go ahead. So it's so much more to it, but he ended up, I think it was last year or maybe this year, he OD'd. So my mom divorced him, obviously, after it didn't work out. And she was telling me a story one time. We were talking about this book. She started opening more up about the relationship with this prisoner. And she said one night they got into a fight, not physical. He never hit her like my dad did so many times. But he said one night she was sleeping and had her back to him. And all she thought about all fucking night was, because she started slowly realizing, like, I'm fucked up. Like, I just married a fucking guy from prison that killed somebody. And she started realizing it more and more, but she's laying in bed and she was like, is this motherfucker gonna fucking kill me tonight? Ugh. And she started telling me these fucking stories, man. And I'm like, and I'm just like, what the fuck, man? Like, it was tough. It was a tough way to grow up, man. It was a tough way to grow up. So, yeah, he ended up. So they got divorced. I think it worked maybe 2 years. Where the fuck it was, whatever. It doesn't matter. And then I think he OD'd last year. He OD'd last year, killed himself. I don't know if he killed himself. He's OD'd. So
the idea of you going off to boot camp, knowing that your mom's going to be alone with this guy getting out of prison.
Yeah.
That shit must have been haunting.
It fucked me up every night.
Oh my God.
Every night I'm sitting in my bunk thinking, and then when I knew the date he was getting out of prison. And like, you can't just get on the phone and call, hey mom, what's going on? No, you're in boot camp. You get like, every now and then they say, okay, you have like a phone call once a week or some shit. I think like every Sunday was a phone call. And I'll never forget when he got to the house, man, I was fucking not right. So I got recycled. So a week in boot camp. So like I don't know, I fucking did something in boot camp and fucking got recycled. I was sneaking in Snickers bars. I was just all kind of belligerent and shit. I was just out of it. I was sneaking out and I was just fucking not right. I wasn't right. And so then it was fucked up. It was fucked up.
What was it like when you met him?
I try to be supportive because that's what I always did with my mom. Whatever made her happy, I try to. That was my fucking number one priority. Was I never cared about myself. Never, ever. Which makes what I do now for people. Yeah, I understand because I care about people. Even though I'm an introvert because my fucking life sucked. But what I do for people, I really do. That's why I want to make sure that fucking like that fucking book and things I do. That's why I don't fucking like. Why don't you sell shit? Why don't you always why aren't you like promoting this and that? And no, man, no. I care that you understand that I fucking want to see you fucking kill shit. I want to see you better. So when I met him, I was supportive and I sat back and looked at him. And I wanted to fucking beat this motherfucker down so bad because I knew, like, you're not a good egg, bro. You're not a good egg, man. I'm not saying, I mean, I'm not saying prisoners are bad. They can be rehabilitated. But I always had these feelings about people. If I get around you, I can fucking, I mean, I tell you, but when you grow up the way I grow up, man, you have these ways of knowing pieces of shit. I became an expert in pieces of shit. I used to be one. My dad was one. So you can fucking pick him out. You can pick out liars and all kind of con artists from a mile away. Because, motherfucker, I studied it. Studied myself. I know who you are. So you can't come around me bullshitting me, man. Can't.
Right.
So it was horrible. It was horrible. So, like the one woman I cared about more than anything in the world, because I saw her hell. I'm looking at this shit now. And now I have to go to fucking pararescue school and all this other shit while she's fucking with this guy. So there are a lot of things in my mind that just made it hard that I studied. I studied my mind during these times. I started, and this process to become who I am today, of learning life and how hard life is, that's why I don't speak about the good times. Everybody gets so mad, why don't you speak about the good times? I don't need to help you through those, brother. I do not need to help you. You don't turn on David Goggins for the good times. You turn on David Goggins when you don't feel like doing shit.
You're an expert in dark matter.
Dark motherfucking matter. That's what I am. So, yeah, I know it really well. So it wasn't like I wished for it.